Hi all. I look like crap because I've been through hell and back. I don't really know what I am. God. But I do know by saying the words that I asked God just to myself to show me everything that was blocking me from my connection to Him. A lot came out that devil worshippers were using technology from the CIA, silver satanic worshippers. I found that the Bible is fake and fraudulent. A lot of these religions are backed behind Satan and Eve. They made the Bible. They stole us from our birth parents. We're multiples, and it's not right because our government is a fraud for religion and worldwide, and they used good things for their own purposes, like the 12-step programs. I don't believe in them anymore because they totally turned it around on us to erase our memories of trauma and people that aren't good for us. My name's Danielle K. Martinez. I found that the lady that abducted me from the lady that gave birth to me is not my birth mother. And I went up when they abducted me, high up to God's throne. And that's very, very valued to God. And they've just continued to abuse me all my life, and they've cut into me, sucked my soul from my body. So a lot of you saw this, and you may not even see this video, know that all of my children were abducted. There's a count that I know of over 800,000. They set me up to be gang raped by these invisible forces. There are no ghosts or spirits. It's all these invisible technology behind the CIA, and they sell all our technology to other countries, and the countries that are behind all the scam, they try to put in place their own people and have abused me and stolen other people's DNA and sell our children so that they can abuse them and erase them of their memories, because they have proof. Look at this. No one has protected me from these people. I walked into a situation I didn't know of, and the abuse has escalated like 100,000 times on me since February, since I was abducted. And they've tried to kill me multiple times, poison me multiple times, freeze me multiple times. And the fact that I'm alive right now, no, I know I'm a freaking miracle. They're constantly abusing me. I have scars all over my face that I didn't have before I was let go from that place. They beat me on my back and all through my legs. Sometimes I can barely walk. I'm a freaking miracle that I can walk right now. And there's a lot of things that came out that they put germ implants through the CIA in place of people that would go against these FEMA camps, and people are fucking still alive that aren't supposed to be alive. And I found that I was in a family that abducted me. They considered from a slave, because these multiples are not known to the really world. Think in terms of the Olsen triplets being then the Olsen twins. They're the Olsen quadruplets, and they look exactly like each other. I came across a man in December, maybe January, December, Ball and JC, and they were checking in to who I was, because a few things came through that I had contacted psychically people in New York about the abortion law that was coming up, and they changed it, and they know how powerful God's power is, and a lot of shit has not been done in our world that God wants to be done. And I have not been protected at all physically. No one sat down and talked to me. This is actually going on. And if you value your life, you better be careful about going outside and being around the police, because they let these people taser me all the fucking time, and they have to explain what these tasers are used for. Orange, California is one of the fucking worst places. Our justice system is crap. They are there to set you up and just take your money. They don't even fucking give you time to talk to anyone. They force the paperwork on you. Then they fucking put you in place and set you up to take the fall when you already paid for something. It's just, they'll find any mistake or excuse to put you in these fucking jails and prisons and places to abuse you without being anything happening to them. And it's not right. The government is fucking screwed so fucking bad because they have stolen any guy that even cared about me and knew that something wasn't right in their life, that these were top solid guys, and it's just wrong. You know, so many people has gotten hurt by this because even the system um, lied to me about who my second pregnancy birth father was. Because the man, Moose, he goes by the name Moose, he has multiple birth certificates and IDs for names that he stole from other people. The thing is, a lot of these names are fake, and the birth certificates are fraudulent for a lot of these people. And for those of us that didn't know that we were abducted at all, or erased of our abductions, didn't put it together through our lives, and these people continually abuse me, razor blade my mouth. If you can see, they put burns and cover it with razor blades so it looks like it's dry lips, and they also do shit. My face looks really, really bad, and it's not because I lost weight. In February, I went to see or end of January, I went to see my nurse practitioner. She was involved in this shit. The healthcare industry is crap for us, people like me. They do it to fucking kill us off and sell us to other fucking either countries or off world. You may want to know they're unchecked on how they abuse me, and they think it's fucking funny the way I believe in God. The Bibles, all the fucking religions are fake. And I'm sorry, if you don't believe me, you're gonna need to take a picture of yourself and look at the people that are around you and see how they relate. They work in clan systems like Ku Klux Klan. Sybil K. Poisette was my abductor from the lady gave birth to me. My birth parents didn't even know I existed. They do now. Deborah K. Poisette, or Deborah K. Bond, she was a plant for another family, and me, Danielle K. Martinez, they put me with a family that looks similar to, I look more like my brothers and my sister, supposedly, and I haven't seen her. I've seen two of my brothers, and we look almost exactly alike, and I'm seeing a lot of similarities in pictures and stuff to other people, so high-name celebrities, and they stole these people's DNA, and they sold a lot of their children, and it's just fucking horrific, and they put us through such horrific things, relationships that were really not good for me. In 2014, I dedicated myself solely to God, and the thing is, a lot of these guys acted like they cared recently, and countries were involved in stealing from God, because everything, I believe, comes from God, and it's not right to fucking fake, scam, or fraud. Everything, for me, negative, is like a pile of diarrhea for us all, God's children, as I consider it now. Before, I didn't believe the very people that they set themselves up in chess pieces in my lives were a part of this. I went into a freaking AA meeting, and they were fucking doing devil worship below, because there was a basement, and trying to burn people, and it's fucking crazy. These people are so involved in it. They look so nice. They tell you to your face one thing, and they use you and steal from you, and no, you're not even fucking part of that family. They put their people in place. They don't even know how to match their stories up. And I have a lot of children that I'm finding that look similar to me, but like their birth fathers. And they find these people, tell them this is their child, and they even have insemination themselves. But the thing is, they're stealing our eggs and our sperm to do this. And they're putting their fucking devil's DNA and mixing it with ours. And it makes it wrong in God's eyes to fucking fake and fraud anybody for this. And all these governments were made promises to do things for their people and didn't do a damn thing. And they used me and my connection to God through all of this. And they horribly, horribly abused me since 2001. And my whole life, they stole everything from me and made sure that all this shit hit the fan around me. And I've always taken care of myself. And God has always been there to protect me as best He can. And your people in fucking power and options does have the ability to protect me, and they refuse to. Guess what? God's saying, for those who are, well, how should I say it, sitting on their ass, thinking that their shit don't stink either, this is going to backlash on all of you fuckers for allowing me and others to be abused. And it's not going to be good, because California is fucking blowing up. People are pissed off about what happened, and the fakes and the frauds that acted like they cared about anybody. And those men that are running around right now acting like they're Blaine Nething or John Nething or Mike Nething are all fucking fakes. The fatness that they have is because they know about the slaves, and they're slave owners. And they're trying to use our eggs to impregnate people. And that's not going to fucking happen anymore. For me, all my pregnancies were Messiah births from God by their birth fathers. From God, they impregnated me, allowed my children to be alive for this time, to out everything that's going on behind the health industry, stealing our babies. I didn't know I had quadruplets. I do now know I have quadruplets. They had 2 plants for my son in my life, and I found it out in California. These people have disregarded everything about me and my children, and they sold precious things to me and God. My body, they raped me in my own bed, in my own home. And the lady that abducted me originally from the slave that gave birth to me is Sybil K. Poisette. And the guy that she told him that I was his daughter, she lied to him and his dad. And the other people that were adults were all in on it. The Martinez family just destroyed their credibility. And my grandpa, who I met when I was 10, and my dad was sold together off-world, and they made their way in life, and they know more about what's been going on for them since they were sold, and this is not a joke, and I'm not fucking crazy, and these people don't have our best interest at heart. They're fucking putting their people in place to put us all in FEMA camps. Look for a lot of cameras on buildings, big buildings, because they expect to fill them up. The cities are easy pickings, and try and be with people that you trust. Be careful, because their clans mean Ku Klux Klan to them, and they have many different devil's DNA in them, and they slice and dice and do a lot of things that they're not supposed to be doing, and that technology that they stole from God's children is not going to be used for their good. They took me through time and space. I saw a lot of research before I left. I didn't believe it. I now believe it, because Tesla released a video of how he used a car to go from place to place. And they're doing that now. And people are not supposed to be going off-world anymore here without permission. And they need to fucking put people in place that aren't doing this shit. And because my car was going in fucking galaxies, and I was helping a spirit, Mother Nature, and God create worlds, and abundance of love and joy. And then I went through other dimensions, and it woke them up to the fact that these people are using them as well. There is a lot of people in Postmates involved in this and using us and our gifts and abusing us, and you just need to be aware these people won't go away, even if the fucking sage burns them in their skin. They don't care about us. And this Satan is Mike, and Mikhail. They're triplets. They look similar. And Eve, Evie, and Yvette are the originators of the Bible. It is all fake. You can call me a fraud all you want. I know enough to know about my life and what has added up to no one fucking caring whether I lived or died. And I was used horribly by major governments. That is not right. Their people are pissed off that they've been lied to by a lot of people and used just for fucking money to scam them. And the health industry is stealing our children and using us, and people don't fucking care. And it's not right. They've stolen everything from me time and time again, made me homeless, and I was a real Messiah birth. I haven't had sex in over 5 years. It's not a birth. God took my children because they irradiated me. And it's so not right what they've been doing to me. It's so, so wrong. There's many slaves in the tunnels right now that need help. And God is asking if you're one of his children and can help, don't give to these people at all. They have money. They have resources galore. People like me don't. Thank you for your time. God bless you all.